Hey, today I will show you how easy it is to install and use different frameworks in Astro.JS. Unlike WordPress, where you looked into one way of building things, Astro lets you mix and match frameworks like Vue, React, Svelte without the usual setup headaches. And to prove it, we are going to use all three as an example. Astro is not tied to just one framework. You can use Vue, React, Svelte, whatever you like, and they all work together without any extra setup. So I'm here in my new Astro project, and this is the terminal, and now let's install the frameworks. So all we need to do is to say npx, and then we are going to say astro add, just like so, and then we say Vue, we want React, and we want Svelte. And then we press enter. So Astro will ask us a bunch of questions. We are going to say yes, and that will install all the dependencies. And that's it. No manual setup. Astro detects everything and configures it for you. Now let's actually use them all three together in the same project. So I have this anime comic details landing page right here, created with ChatGPT, and now we are going to place three different counters in here with three different frameworks. So let's start with Vue. Right now I'm going to the components folder and create a new component, and we are going to call this counter.vue. Right, and in here we are going to paste the Vue code. So this is a simple counter, a button that I click and then the counter goes up. Now we are going to create the next counter with React. So let's create a new file, a new component, and the ending should be JSX for React. And then we are going to place the React code. And now the only one that is left is Svelte. So let's say counter, and then we are going to say Svelte. Place the code for Svelte. It's pretty easy. And that's it. Let's now start our server with Astro so we can see the changes being made live. npm run dev. We are going to say, and this will start a local host. And now I'm right here, and this is my index page. As you can see, if I change something, if I add an emoji, like a time emoji, and save this, as you can see, this pops up right here. All right, but now let's get rid of this and let's import all of the frameworks, all of the components that we have just created. Now with Astro.js, you import stuff by using this code fence right here. So this is something that the user will not see on your website, but this is where you import stuff, where you create variables, or where you can create, for instance, any other JavaScript or framework code. All right, now we've imported all of the counters, as you can see, in our code fence. So let's place them right here under the comic details, like so. Let me just put this in place, save it, and as you can see, there are our counters. Now to separate them a bit better, we can create some breaks, as you can see, so you can see them better, like so. So we have the Vue count, the React count, and the Svelte count. So three different frameworks running in the same Astro.js project. And that's the beauty of Astro.js. And the thing is, if I click them, as you can see, they don't work. However, we did not make a mistake, because that's the other beauty of Astro.js. Astro.js does not ship any JavaScript by default, only the one that is necessary, which of course makes your page incredibly fast because the JavaScript is only being shipped when you really need it. And what we can do to make them work is to simply add a client load attribute. So we're going to say client load with Vue, for instance. And now if I click it, as you can see, this works perfectly fine. As you can see, also I can load client visible, which makes this React counter only available when it's visible. So of course our React component is visible pretty early. However, there are some really good use cases when you only want to load the JavaScript of a component when it's visible on the page. So that's it. As you can see, Astro.js makes a page incredibly fast, and you can simply mix and match different frameworks. And that is one reason why it is so popular right now. Thanks for watching, and I see you in the next one.